Okay, folks, today we are finishing up, as far as our eyes can see right now anyway, with our banner snack video tutorial series as it concerns setting up your WordPress website. Now, if you've noticed, whether it's in the back office of the WordPress website, whether it's getting themes for WordPress, whatever that is, you've noticed we've been building the foundation for WordPress. So part of what we are doing so far, we showed you how to create quick banners using Banner Snack. We showed you how to create flash ads using Banner Snack. So the last part of this that we are going to show you is how to create ebook or report covers for your WordPress website. Now, with that said, maybe you don't need an e-cover. I couldn't think of why you wouldn't, and why we say that is during our WordPress CO series, we talk about generating offsite non-crawled content to avoid duplicate content penalty, kind of technical talk. But at some point, if you don't take your blog post, your WordPress assets, and take them off site, like your content, create ebooks, create reports, or whatever it is to upload to document sites or what have you, you are creating a tremendous workload for yourself. Before we get started, we will tell you this is that, for instance, we are developing our how-to PowerPoint.org site. We're going to get to page 1 on all the search engine is that particular keyword, how to PowerPoint. And we super optimized our site both on off-site content, sidebars, nav panels, all of that, footers. We did all of that, and it's that particular keyword has over 40 million searches a month across search engines. Now, when we get to page 1, we're not going to say, oh, if you're at number 1, are you going to get 30 million visits? No, it doesn't work like that for whatever reason, but it doesn't work like that. But we will be in the hundreds of thousands per month, certainly. And we said that to say this is that we took all the content we've created so far equals about 60 page ebook. So you can get into that by taking advantage of our WordPress CO offer. Anyway, we're back to Banner Snack. So we're going to go to make a banner, and we're going to just do a quick ebook cover and probably a sidebar. So we found that this is the best. This is the best piece. That is this greeting card 550 by 4 is best for ebook covers. So we're loading the editor now. With that said, we're going to stay with simple backgrounds, which is colors, gradients, or what have you. So we're going to stay with a solid color just to make this process easy for all that read this. So you could do any color really you wanted on ebook covers. Now, ebook covers are something that I would certainly make pop as hard as possible, and what we mean by that is simply to say just make the color very noticeable, and people say, well, make sure it looks business. Whatever that is. So you just do what you like. I always tell people, especially with our PowerPoint design series, is that your PowerPoints have to be uniquely you. That's what I'm saying. What other people think business is, that's their business. Let it be uniquely you. The same is true for your e-cover. Make sure it is uniquely you. So we will, let's go, let's see. Ooh, that's we're not feeling that. So we'll use. Let's go back to kind of a basic color. That's not really that. So we'll use this. And again, you remember there are solid fills from our banner and ad series. There are solid fills, linear, gradient fills. For as far as ebooks go, we think that stinks, but you can do some pretty cool. You could do some pretty cool stuff with ebook covers because you have a lot more flexibility. So let's get back to solid color. So we'll stay with that. And what we're going to do first is we are going to say that we've decided on an image that we wanted to use. Remember, Remember, if you write a five, whether it's a 5, 10, or more page free ebook, paid ebook, whatever it is, you could create quick banners on here to put on your website. And not only that, if you go off-site to one of the social media sites, ClickBank, whatever it is, or Facebook, or wherever that is, you can use this JPEG image on there too. And we're going to take you all the way through on how to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add an image just to see what we can do. So we'll use it as an object. So we will use this little guy. We're not going to get ultra. We're not going to get ultra hardcore creative up in here. But what we will do, is we're just going to drag this image to make it just a bit smaller, so we can get text on top and on bottom. And for instance, you saw the Perry Marshall book cover we created, but for instance, right, and we actually did that one in PowerPoint. There's a way to do this in PowerPoint. So anyway, so we're going to do that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add text. So and this is just an example cover. We're not going to actually use this cover. What it's doing is to show you how to roll. So right here we have Arial, and the first thing we want to do is get comfortable with the font size. So it starts at 20. Let's take it up to 24. Haven't written many ebooks. I could tell you 26 is a great, is just awesome as far as the size for this particular tool. So we'll go down and we'll see if we like anything. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. So so we'll double click to edit, and what we'll say here is we'll say soup, since we're staying with the AdWords theme. Well, let's call it that, just to make up something kind of hokey, but at the same time, it will certainly do the job. So now that we have that, what you want to remember is Postino STD26. Remember that. So we're going to add more text. So we're going to drag this down to the bottom, and then we'll go ahead and do Postino STD, and then we'll do, since it's bottom and it's going to be the author's name, we'll make it 24 as opposed to 26. So we'll double click on that again, and I'll put myself as the author, and we'll say BD Dale. So we will, from that point, let's center this first. We'll center that, and then we'll just drag that to here. So now that you see that, this is just simple. You can insert all kinds of shapes in here. Remember, just upload any image you want to test here, and make sure the background is taken out. You don't want to be tacky. Nevertheless, so this is the cover so far. Now, what I will tell you is that you need to save this, because this could be too long. As a matter of fact, now that we think about it, it probably is, because remember, whatever's here has to fit on 8.5 by 11. So now that we've done that, what we will do is we will go on to the next slide. Again, we will go on to the next slide. So you could just create different looks. Remember, this is just going to, you're going to download this as a GIF. So we could just do different looks and all kinds of things. And remember that gray is in here too. That will become relative when we put this thing together. So you could just do a new slide and just create 3 or 4 different looks just to kind of see what you like. So now that the cover, we think anyway, is finished, we'll say E cover, and then we'll say 1. So we'll definitely say that. Now keep in mind too, remember what we taught you in the ads. If this is going to be like off-site, or even if it's on-site, put your URL in here wherever you want to take them. If you're going to use this JPEG image as a clickable image, even as a book cover, put exact, whether it's an affiliate offer, hop link, whatever it is, another page on your website, sales page, contact page, email grab, whatever it is. Just make sure you do that. However, we're not going to do that here because we don't need to. So what we see once this is published, what we see is that it's going to look kind of wide here. wider than a book cover, but fear not. There are some things that we are going to some things that we are certainly going to do. We can use Microsoft Picture Manager, but we're going to take you through the process. So this is roughly what the cover is going to look like. So said we're satisfied basically with the look. So remember, it's downloading. It's downloading a GIF, which is an image file. It's generating it, and then you click once, and then you have to click again, and then it will the e-cover will download. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go create a new banner. And the reason why we're going to create a new banner is we need a sidebar for this. Again, we need a sidebar for the book, and you will see in a second. So let us just give you a quick overview. Basically, remember this, 3d/pack.com. You could create SWF files here. You could create your ebook here, and this is basically where we're going to go next. Remember that, folks, and there's some cool things that you could do here. So a skyscraper banner will take it from my experience. A skyscraper is the best size to serve as a book cover. So, ooh, let's go back. Ooh, they flipped the script, but that's okay. We're gonna keep on searching for this. So 120 wide, 1.2 wide by so wide skyscraper 120 times 6.